Today, Mickey goes for a canoe ride. We search for a Crown Land campsite.
So this one looked promising from a distance, but I don't think it's the one we want.
And I try to reason with an unhappy camper.
Why don't you like fires?
It's September 2024, and I'm looking for a place to camp for a couple of nights. And on this trip, I'm happy to be joined by Mickey and Mrs. Fly North. We've never camped on this lake before, and though this shoreline looks like it has a lot of potential, we're not sure we're going to find a suitable campsite.
So this one looked promising from a distance, but I don't think it's the one we want. Nice trees though.
But it's early in the day, and we have plenty of time to explore. And the scenery is spectacular. This is a quiet lake that isn't too well traveled, so we're not expecting to see a number of conspicuous established campsites. So while that makes finding a suitable site a little more challenging,
Nice cliffs there, eh?
it also means it'll be a little more rustic and natural. Although a pre-built fire ring and a view looking southwest would be nice.
You okay with it?
Oh, it's good. I was hoping it would be facing that way,
Yeah.
just to get longer daylight. But
Though we settled on a site with an east-facing view, it was hard to find fault with our new home. With the camp all set up, there was one more chore to do, but Mickey would love this one.
Mickey, want to get some firewood? Now he's happy. Not crazy about paddling in a canoe with us. He's very patient. He doesn't complain, but you can tell it's not his thing. This is what he likes, where he's on some rock, near water even better, up high even better. But he's happy now. Alright, there's definitely a dead one. Nick's gonna lead us home. Oh, this is not a good way to go.
I knew my wife would feel sorry for me for having to do all this work, and she'd probably take over for me once I returned to the camp. I was mistaken.
Here I'm gathering the wood that I cut from deep in the forest.
Can you please haul it neatly over here?
Carrying it over to my princess wife. Trying not to disturb her as she reads her book. Even the dog wants to help. Oh, joke's on her though, it's all rotten wood. We're gonna have a crappy fire.
Despite my efforts, it seemed our firewood supply would be inadequate for a 2-night stay. So we all piled into the old Grumman canoe and went looking for more. I took on the harder job of keeping the canoe against the shore, while Mrs. Fly North went to gather large, heavy logs.
My wife's a lumberjack and that's okay. Big cliff, eh Mick? I was asking Mick about the cliff. he didn't have an opinion. One wicked water slide. It's a very interesting route.
Having gathered an abundant supply of firewood, we were able to enjoy the rest of the afternoon, relaxing and taking in the scenery.
I like it though. Just as good, nice and crusty.
Our fire crackled into the evening, keeping the two of us warm and content. But we couldn't help but notice one member of our camping group was not as happy. So I did my best to convince him to join us.
You don't like fires, do you? Why don't you like fires? Keep you warm. They give you light at night. Keep away the mosquitoes. Fires are good things. Unless they burn your house down, then they're bad.
For some reason, he didn't find that comforting. In part 2, we'll explore more of this beautiful lake. Until then, thanks for watching.